Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
We are back with a look at the forecast as another brush fire breaks out in the past half hour. Now this is video from Sky 10. It shows the dark smoke rising near the Verona Oaks Sports Center motocross, and it's right near Verona Mesa Road. You can see right now a plane is trying to drop some fire retardant to slow the spread of that fire. Cal Fire says it's 10 to 15 acres in size right now, but with the amount of vegetation in the area, it could grow up to 100 acres. Now we're still working on getting some details like the response size and how it started. But if there is any silver lining here, is that the wind speeds in the area appear to be under 20 miles per hour right now. So if those wind gusts were much stronger, then that fire could spread even faster. Again, we'll keep tracking this. You can find any updates in this newscast or on our website, that is 10news.com. And now turn to the rest of our forecast. Besides the obvious risk of brush fires, it is a pretty pleasant day. Taking a look at San Diego, we finally have our sunny at 72, but it is a little breezy everywhere. We can see even along the coast right now, we have wind gusts coming from the northwest at about 12 miles per hour. And we've just seen this beautiful clearing of the marine layer throughout the day. So notice that we're going to hang on to some warmth a little bit longer in San Diego. We're also going to see much less cloud coverage earlier into the evening. So notice that we're not really seeing it get really cloudy and really misty like we're used to until the early morning hours. Most cloud coverage likely to come between 4 and 6 tomorrow morning as San Diego dips into those lower 60s. Now for our valley neighborhoods, a very similar story. They're going to notice a lot of clarity throughout the night. They're not going to see much cloud coverage at all until 4 a.m. And then tomorrow, for the first day of summer, we have even more sun. San Diego reaches up to 70 degrees. Our valley neighborhoods hit 76. So even though we are getting relatively warmer, that's still about 7 degrees below average. Into the mountains, seeing the temperature reach up to 73. Still going to see some of those wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. In the desert, those wind gusts could be a little bit faster as they go into triple digits. So what's happening here for the first day of summer is that we've seen this ridge of high pressure bringing us some warm air. So that's going to continue to warm us up into tomorrow. And then we see changes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's when we see a trough of low pressure approach us. So that brings us some cold air. Of course, going to dip our temperatures a little bit, but along the coast is going to make those clouds from the marine layer a little bit harder to burn off. So we're still going to see some pretty good clearing for tomorrow, but we have the best chance of seeing some pretty cloudy days on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then that trend starts to reverse. We can see the temperature start to climb back up for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And it's going to be a similar situation for our valley neighborhoods. Notice they take a 6-degree temperature drop in between tomorrow and Thursday. Then Friday could see some patchy fog in the morning as well. Pretty cloudy start to Saturday before the sun breaks out. And then again into the mountains, we need to keep track of that wildfire risk because in some areas, especially in the East County, that risk could be elevated because we haven't gotten rain in quite a while. And with that wet winter that we had, we just have much more vegetation than we had, let's say, this time last year. That's keeping the risk pretty high. And of course, those peak fire risk times are coming at the times when we have the most winds. We're going to keep track on that for Thursday. And finally into the desert, they're going to dip back down into the 90s after tomorrow. And then they have 4 straight days of triple digits to kick off summer.